It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm about to launch. Hopefully that bloody motor will start this time because it didn't last time for ages. Going to try and catch a few kahawai, 1 or 2 will be fine, and then head around that point there and see if we can spear a flounder. Okay, we'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4 pumps. That's going good. Choke out. Make sure she's in neutral. Put her on start, which is like that. Let's see where she goes. 1. Well, that sounded hopeful. 2. Okay, give her a bit of throttle because it's already starting to tick over. Nice. Oh no, don't do that, girlie. Just about every inlet in New Zealand has flounder, and the key to getting them is on dark when the tide's coming in. The same applies for catching kahawai with a lure. Fish, if you think like a fish, they use the tide's energy to save their own energy, so they come in with the incoming tide when it's nearly full. So there's a body of water, because there's more water, there's more fish for them to catch. So they come in about 2 hours before the tide's coming in, and then they fish, and then they go back out about 2 hours after it's been high tide, and then they go back out. Well, the flounder do the same. Try this again. Can't even smell any fuel, like it's not flooded. It's actually not getting enough fuel in there, I think. That's the problem. This Mercury's been nothing but trouble ever since I brought it off base boating. It'll be a long row home. We'll get it going. There she's. It's not flash, boys and girls. Getting a blister on my finger. Pull on this. Oh man, that sore hand. Yeah, Mercury's shit, eh? It really is. It started good and it just died for no reason. Had it serviced, should it happen. I can't go fishing. Where am I? Miles away from, because the tide's coming in, so it's taking me up the channel. I really need to get the motor going so I can get back to base. I'll keep trying. There's some fuel going through, I can feel it pumping, but it just isn't firing. Got me stuffed. I'll keep pulling for a bit. The left hand now, the right hand is hurting too much, the skin's come off. I think I've done it so many times. Oh, yes, yes. That took me about half an hour to get it going. I reckon it's full. After all the engine trouble, I've given up trying to catch kahawai. I'm going to try and catch a flounder, see if I can spare one. Just don't want my motor to die again. They like the soft bottom, they prefer it to the stones, and they like to go over the crab holes and feed on the crabs. The torch I'm using is known as a Next torch, rechargeable, really good. I was given this quite a few years ago at the opening of the Petone hunting and fishing shop by some good bastard. I took young Smash there, and this guy gave me this Next torch, and it's been going ever since. It's really served me well, so if you can hunt them down for a good torch, they're good. Gotta really look carefully. It's perfect conditions for floundering, absolutely perfect. No wind on the top of the water, no pollen on the water, no ripple, clear, tide coming in. Absolutely pristine conditions for spearing fish tonight. Here, Oh, I lost him. Let's see if we can pick him up. He saw me. There's one right here. Got him. Got him. I don't know if I got him in the right place. Oh, a wee bit high, but we got him. Beautiful. Nice one. Yeah, a wee bit far back, but better than not getting him at all. That is a good flounder. It's a big one too. Hey mate. Oh geez. Give you a wash off there. Oh, first one tonight. Beautiful. It's in the bag. Okay, buddy. Give him a wee bit of water to keep him fresh in there. Well, we might not have had any car wide because the motor robbed us of that, but we got some fresh flounder. Awesome. Wonderful. Just impaled myself on the bloody spear. Just came back here and caught it. A bit of wash in the seawater. Oh, we've got a bit of burley now. Come on. Might get a few sharks coming. That fucking hurt. Yeah, there's a big hole. I'd say to the bone, that one. It's not going to stop bleeding either. It's actually my first aid kit here for the dogs. Some dead old just to cut the germs. Oh, that bites like a bitch. Well, that's to stop infection. Hopefully. Got a bit of gauze and we've got a bit of tape. Comes with a wee pair of scissors. I hate hurting my fingers because I'm a guitarist, so I'm a bit of a pussy. I'm very sensitive, and it was a sensitive place to get it. There we go. Now a bit of tape. Gotcha. Right. Don't get it too tight. Just want it so it stays on for the duration of my fishing. Lovely. Just like I bought one. Lucky we didn't need to use the stapler. I can tell you on human skin it doesn't work very well, it just hurts. Things to do when you've had a few drinks with your mates, eh? Got one here. Got it. Got him. Oh yeah. Beautiful. I'm just about given up getting another one. That guy is well and truly speared. Yep, and he's a big one too. He's a bit smaller than the last one, but I got him in the right place, just above the head. Happy days. Right, you can join old mate in the bag. Got a yellow-eyed mullet here on the bottom. I'm going to see if I can spear him. Don't think I will, but no, too fast for me. Well, no time to film getting that guy, and went straight past him and just didn't even think I was going to get him. I got him a bit too far back, but better than not getting him at all. So it's 3. Brilliant. Right in close too. Right by the rocks. Whoa. Fucking motor just died again. It's got a little smoke coming out of it. What's the story with that shit? That's not good. Just died and it's got a whole lot of smoke coming out of it. Fuck. I'm on the channel and I gotta get home. Oh, you gotta be joking me, man. This thing is just gone. Get home. Bloody motor's died again. It's got all this smoke coming out of it again. Fuck. Oh, really? Going to get over the other side. Got the current running through here, the channel, so we've got to be smart about it. It's us. Beautiful. Well, not really, but rough as guts. I don't rate those motors, to be honest. Mercury. It runs like a bucket of hairy bums. It can go back to the shop, I think. I've been pretty patient with it. And other than impaling my finger on a spear, we actually managed to get 3 good flounder, which are still breathing, nice and fresh. They'll go on ice and they'll feed friends of mine. The Mercury 2-stroke, 8 horsepower, it's got 2 cylinders, that engine, that Dave from Bay's Boating has replaced the previous one, which was a 6 horsepower 4-stroke. It was running like a bucket of hairy arseholes and stopping all the time. Yesterday I went in there and he's given me this brand new engine to try out, so this is a maiden voyage today. I also bought these new oars because I literally wore my other ones out and put sleeves on them and new rollicks. So if we do have a breakdown, we'll be rowing home again. Anyway, we're going to take her out and see how she goes. I've just trimmed the motor and set it so it's off the back of the transom nice and straight. Maybe I've got it a wee bit far out, but I think that's going to be alright. She actually idles really well, goes real nice and slow, so this is really good for floundering. Oh, we'll let you know how we get on, we'll let it warm up a bit. Sounds good, doesn't it? We just pulled into this beautiful little bay, and this is where I used to have my houseboat moored in here. My father's house is just up there and he's got right of way to this bit of land down here. Anyway, I'm stoked with that. When I was buying it off David yesterday, or at least replacing the old one with this one, you just tell by how he was talking to me, his confidence was just there. He was just confident about how he was, when he was talking to me, I could just see that he knew there was going to be no problems with it. I didn't really get that with the original one. I wish he'd sold me that in the first place. But hindsight's a great thing, old Captain Hindsight, isn't it? I've had 2 people comment and say they had the same trouble as me, so I'm not the only one. Anyway, good that that's been sorted out and put right. That's fit for purpose and it'll be good. Oh, a few wee fish coming in now. No kahawai there yet, that's what I was having a look for, but some smaller fish coming in. Oh, they'll come in to feed on them. Happy days, nothing wrong with that. 1 in my fridge and 2 in the bag, gutted and good for delivery. Do you like my delivery beast? Black Betty. We're going to give 1 flounder away to my brother Tristan and his partner Rainey, and we're going to give 1 flounder away to Margaret and Hillary, who run the homestead in Wakefield. They do a lot of good for our community and help a lot of people, so they're very deserving people. Every time I drive this, it gives me a wee buzz. I enjoy it, I really do. There we go. Of course the ute would be cheaper to run, but not anywhere near as much fun as riding Black Betty. She's a beast to drive. You can see I mowed a strip right around the outside of the farm. I went around the mower 4 times, one direction and 4 times the other, so it's been done 8 times, and that's so I can walk around with the dogs or ride around on a motorbike or a quad bike if I get one. Right now I'm just running around, but soon I'll have something to go around to keep me fit. This is my brother Tristan, where he lives. It's a very sexy wagon, you know it is. I'm too sexy for my truck, too sexy for my truck. What you think? How you going, Rainey?
Yeah, good, thanks.
I come bearing gifts.
Oh, you like gifts?
You like gifts? Yeah, nice to see you, mate. Smack it in the fridge. Rainey is selling this rowing machine, which, brother, have you tried it?
Nah.
You haven't even jumped on it? If my girlfriend got one, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to try this. Anyway, Rainey wants to sell it because it's a bit too hard work for her. And I've always been a bit of a puller, so I might take this, eh?
Puller.
It's basically all you're
You're
doing.
a bigger puller than a tosser, bro.
Yeah, well, I can toss too. You should see me, man, in the kitchen, man. I can toss some shit around in there. Right. Bro, grab an ear and we'll try the back of the truck. Right, I'll go and drop some fish off to Hilary and Margaret. Cool. I have arrived at Hilary and Margaret's home. They are at work. So we'll take their fish in for them and put it in the fridge. Hello, Taquin. Hey, pussy. There you go, mate. Hey, you alright? Mum not home right now, eh? This is the fridge here. It opens this way. Ooh. Fresh flounder will be a treat. I know they love it. There we go. Lovely. It's a big one too. It's the biggest one I caught. See you later, mate. Bye bye. Make sure you keep the mice down around here, won't you, eh? Hey? Yeah? See ya. Did you miss me, Blackberry? You know you did. I always miss you, Clay. Damn right you do. Well, time to go home and start getting dinner ready for Miss Julie. She'll be getting flounder tonight too. She's gonna love it. I like the crunchy fin bits of the flounder. And I like the roe. I don't think Miss Julie likes the roe, but I like the roe. Check out the produce. Oh man. And look what Miss Julie grew in her garden. Rhubarb for dessert. Yummy. Really good. Whole Foods where it's at. This flounder's going to be absolutely delicious. I'll do it in olive oil and I'll do it with a bit of garlic, I think. I'm going to steam the veggies and start cooking. When you get your flounder, it's just a little line here. The top part's the hard bit. It's one line here, it's probably bigger than I need to make, and just press around and the guts will actually pop out. But you leave the roe and the roes down here. Come on, hold it up. Hold it up. Socks. How did they stay in there? See, I took them off. That's hilarious. Cold pressed extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to cook this at quite a low heat. Look, it made a face in the pan. It's got an eye and a nose and a mouth.
If you come around this side.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put another mouth there with the butter, so it's the mouth open that way, see? Like a chicken. See that? You have a polar bear on the other side. How do you get that? Can't really see a polar bear there, honey. Nah, I don't see a polar bear.
It was a minute ago.
No, it's disappeared.
Yeah.
Global warming's caused it to disappear. I'm going to stick some garlic inside the fish as well. Let's cook it with it. It'll go through the fish as it cooks. See if we get the desired sound. Not really. Needs to heat a bit more, that. Right, how's this now? Oh, it's a bit better. That's the sound we want. Let's put it on the hotter element, so it should be good. That's good. I'm going to turn it before it starts to stick even. I've removed some of the oil and butter from the pan, so it's just got a smidgen coating. I've got the flounder actually sitting on the garlic, so it's not quite on the pan. Look at that flavour rising up from it. I'm going to poke that in there and let it just cook at its own heat. So a little bit of water back on, please. Back on. Steams it. Yep. Back on again. Excellent. I've given that 5 minutes at full heat with a bit of water and turn it off, so it's just sitting in the temperature of the actual pan to sit for about another 10 minutes. Kumara chips and yams going nicely in the air fryer. Veggies steamed, and we've got our asparagus looking good too. How are we looking here? Oh, we're looking pretty damn good. So a sprinkle of lemon over that there. give it heaps. Lovely. Oh yes, keep that coming. Lots of cracked pepper. Righto, that fish is all for you. I'm gonna have a wee nibble. This is mine here, tear into it. I'm not going to film Miss Judy today because she's having a bad hair day, and I would just want her to enjoy it without the camera in her face. I'm sure you guys understand.
What are you saying? That is pretty bad, isn't it?
Okay.
It's been at work all day and it hasn't.
I have to try this flounder.
Yeah.
Flounder is high in protein and so good. I'm not going to eat a lot. This is your flounder, but I'm going to have this bit here. Oh my god. Oh, Julie. Julie, you are going to love this. Oh, man. Oh, that is just... It's just so good. This is just next level. Listen, I've outdone myself. The pepper that you put on with the garlic. Sorry, I'm going to eat all your fish. Sweetheart. Okay, I'm not going to film her. I said I wouldn't. That is so frigging good. Am I right?
It is
Divine, isn't it?
next level, that one.
Yep. The pepper is good, eh? Yeah. Hey, we're going to chow down, guys, and enjoy our dinner. I hope you enjoyed this video. That is fine. Good luck with your own fishing and cooking. Trick is with fish is don't overcook it. So I did a tiny little butter and olive oil. What you saw wasn't what I cooked it, and I actually took that and removed it and just used that in the pan. And then I added twice water, and Julie quickly put the lid back on so it sort of steamed and that way. And it worked really, really good. And as you can tell, it's not overcooked, it's moist, isn't it? It's really good.
Really
and the lemon just brings out that nice flavour. Anyway, hope your own fishing is going well. Right now there's snapper in the bay, and remember, every estuary in New Zealand, most estuaries just about have flounder. Bon appetit. Go steady. Be good. If you can't be good, be careful. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later.
Bye. Turned it off yet?
Yeah, it's off now. Not really. I'm just joking. Still going. Ha ha.
Is it going? No, you're mean.